In my last big video, we were talking all about automation for YouTube. And I think it'll actually be a lot more easy for you to what's the word? Be organized with your content if you actually use other platforms to help you automate YouTube content, like Instagram. You can actually use Instagram to make videos relatively more quickly than I thought about initially. And I'm going to show you guys, or I'm going to theorize with you guys how to do that. You're also going to see me implement these methods later on, not only in this video, but also in subsequent videos. So make sure that you subscribe to both the Instagram and the YouTube channel to see the skills, man, to see to see all this good stuff unfold as I tell you guys about it. So recently I downloaded Notion. It's one of the platforms that allows you to get organized with any of your content marketing or with just your day-to-day life. You guys can use the links in the description to grab your copy of Notion. And the reason why I grabbed it was because it was suggested to me by a YouTuber, of course, that I have recently started watching in hopes of getting more organized and creating more content for you guys. And with using Notion, I realized that there are a multitude of other platforms or a multitude of other things that you can use in order to get similar functionality. For instance, Instagram. If you were to use Instagram, if you are an avid user of Instagram, you can use Instagram to actually plan out your videos. Just think about it. Hear me out here. In most YouTube videos, you're going to get like 10 minutes of video, right? If it's any shorter than that, I mean any longer than that, some people just won't watch that kind of video. My last video was 30 minutes long. I don't think anybody's going to watch, excuse me, that raw footage. But nonetheless, you can use Instagram for your videos simply by, number one, using Instagram for the pictures in your video. A lot of the videos that hold people's content or hold people's attention have what's the word, have pictures in them, has pictures, has videos in them. Each video is a different vary of length, but they show up in snippets, and we normally call these jump cuts, right? And these jump cuts help hold people's attention, helps create a reset in the minds of the individuals who are watching. And you can list those in your Instagram. You can keep your Instagram private if you wanted to. I think that would be one of the choices to go about, or one of the ways to go about doing that, or have a private Instagram specifically devoted to creating YouTube videos or TikTok videos or things of that nature. And that way you could at least host all of your video content, all of your picture content that you're going to be using in your video there. However, I think it also would be cool to have it public, because you could possibly use Instagram to gauge how well your video is going to do. I know thumbnails don't necessarily do well on Instagram, but I think topics do well on Instagram. And so using the thumbnail for the first picture, right? Then using what the next picture is going to be, or the next video clip is going to be, you via carousels, right? And then having, fitting basically your hashtags, but basically your script into your caption. And then also having some of your script, if it's too big, bleed into your what is it, your comments, right? This will allow you to use your Instagram post as detailed scripts and detailed, just overall detailed content to create the content on YouTube. Now, yes, this can take a long time, but basically you could possibly consider a video fully completed once you have 10 carousel pictures that you wanted to use in your video that are somewhat perfect. If you want to add more content actually in your video with the software of choice like KineMaster, CapCut, Sony Vegas Pro, and things of that nature. You always can, but at least you'll have what we would consider an outline already ready and available that you could possibly be proud of. And in fact, you could put a bunch of those outlines out on YouTube, on Instagram, and then, right? Then after you put a bunch of those out on Instagram, whichever one gets the most numbers, gets the highest views, get the highest likes, you could possibly use that and place those on YouTube. Furthermore, if you need any other jump cuts or any other kind of videos, you can actually use the power of TikTok and create small videos on TikTok. Download those TikToks later on into your software of choice and edit them along with the pictures that you just had from Instagram. I think this is a way to make sure that you always have the right amount of content. You never feel like any of the platforms that you're using are getting neglected due to the fact that you are creating YouTube content, right? And then it's always kind of hard to try to repurpose YouTube content due to the format. Whereas it doesn't matter on Instagram that much. The phone format scales relatively well and works relatively well on Instagram, and then the same thing for TikTok. The format on there is prevy for Instagram and things of that nature. So I think guys, that I have something big here, but the only way to know whether or not it works is if either you do the same or I show you guys. And so I plan on doing just that. Hopefully you guys stick around to see that and more. We're going to get more to the video game tutorials later on, but I think that marketing is definitely important for us game developers if we want anyone to see what it is that we are doing. With all that being said, I would like to see you guys in the next video.